123 miles have been completed. This is the third caution period of the day. That's caution period number 3. We're getting set to take a green flag. Let's go to Rick Craven for a moment. He ran yesterday up in the front of that 300 most of the day and wound up in 8th out there. What's it like running side by side, particularly on that 3rd and 4th? We talked about it a little earlier with you earlier here with you about that. But it seems to us that every time we saw you, they're taking the wind off the back of those things and making them pretty loose.
Ken, you know, all week the Busch drivers, the Winston Cup drivers, we've been compared in Charlotte to Daytona and Talladega. The big difference, the Busch cars have an extra 100 horsepower here at Charlotte. The Winston Cup cars got an extra 300 horsepower. That's the difference. That's where the problem lies, in my opinion.
Back under green. Move on the back straightaway. Down to the inside. Watch the field rolling into 3. On board the Kellogg's car. Andretti wobbled a little as he came off the corner. Burton trying to get a lap back. Musgrave with him.
There's some real scrambling going on up there at the front. Some guys trying to stay in the tail end of the lead lap because your race leader is way back there.
That's Bodine. He is the leader as he's trying to get down through.
Looks like Terry Labonte has taken the lead now. Dale Earnhardt's up to lead, up to second.
Second.
Going for the lead right now.
Whoa. Got Andretti trapped a lap back.
Beat Busty to the bonus points. There he goes.
He's got him.
How'd he do that?
That little lick on it, that little streamline front end, I think helped him. I don't know. I think he'd have done it without that.
Started 38th today. Relegated back to 39th after he got in the bump and run, spun around.
He's not going to have it for long. Yeah.
Lap 84 takes the lead. Bodine realizes it. They close on Loy Allen. See what they're going to do here. Musgrave and Allen trying to stay in that lead lap. Earnhardt with that higher line, and here comes Bodine, and does that car work on the bottom?
I mean, it sure does. You know, we've been watching him all day, and that car sticks right where he puts it. Goes Dale back by him, though. Dale takes the lead back.
Yeah, I think Jeff thought better of racing him hard on the inside.
I think you're right.
Maybe. Take a look at this. Thank you very much.
Take a look at this. They are 3 wide back there.
Man.
Right.
Morgan Shepherd, Mike Wallace, Kenny Wallace, Jeremy Mayfield, a whole bunch of them up there.
Mike Wallace, great qualifying position for this race. Running 18th right now in that number 90 car. Jeremy Mayfield in the Finger Hut car.
Yep.
Hanging on to it out there. He's had a good run going today.
Well, he has.
Top 20, what, 17th now, Ken?
He's doing a good job. You know, I said earlier that Jeremy needs some seat time, and that's what we're looking for. He's going to do a good job.
25 years old. Former go-kart champion. Coming along well. Out the back of Mayfield's car.
Right there you can see how big those rear spoilers are, and at 180 miles an hour it's several hundred pounds of force pushing down on those rear tires.
And sometimes that's not enough.
That's right. When you get in certain traffic situations, it goes from several hundred pounds to no pounds on the rear tires, and that's how they spin out.
Take the air off that blade, and you know you got a handful in these 24-degree blanks. Bodine stays in first, Earnhardt second. In fact, it's Jeff Bodine first, Dale Earnhardt second, and Brett Bodine third up in front now. Here's Morgan Shepherd making his run in the 21 car. He's got Kenny Wallace alongside.
And Jeremy Mayfield has Robert Presley on the outside of him, who we haven't seen much of this year in Winston Cup, but we'll see a lot of him next year.
So you're back there from 17th, 18th, 19th. This is the struggle that's going on.
Ken, you see that number in the Jeremy's car right there?
Yeah.
That's Springer Hut's new catalog, and if you want to order that catalog, it's a full racing catalog. You need to make that, write that number down and give them a call. They'll send you one free. You got everybody's souvenirs in it.
See?
Great catalog.
You knew that we got him up. He couldn't resist.
Ken, do you think you and I are in it?
Yeah.
There's no antiques in there.
There it is again, too, Ken.
Now. Well, they're doing some racing there.
They sure are. Makes them call on them nervous.
I'm surprised you haven't got that driver pointing every lap over there. Back up front. Here's Jeff Bodine. Earnhardt falling back to third. That's Brett Bodine in the 26. Down on the bottom, taking second. The Bodine brothers. Hoosier first, Goodyear second, first and second. Oh, my heart. That Mother Bodine's a little concerned now. Dick Berggren.
I'm with Andy Petrie, crew chief for Dale Earnhardt. Well, you guys started in the back, Crash got even further back. Now you're up front and working your way back. What's going on?
Well, you know, we had dodged a bullet there early in the race. I don't know what happened over there when he got into the back of one of those cars. I guess one of them got a little loose and he got in the back of Bill. But got a couple of breaks. You know, we had a good pit stop here a while ago and adjusted the car a little bit. And looks like it must have helped you. You got up here and led a lap. Now we're just going to try to, you know, sit back here, take it easy, and make it.
Well, they did a great job in the nose of this car. It's almost looking brand new.
Jeff Burton going a lap down again, running back in 35th position. Earnhardt lying third, right behind Brett Bodine. Dale Earnhardt, some people say when you're out here sometimes you're stroking, not racing. What about that?
I'm racing. I don't care what they say. We race to the end of this thing, win the championship. You know, I've been beating doors with Rusty and bumpers and racing hard as I can go. I don't know what they call it.
From 38th to the first, yeah, and then 39th, actually, when he got set back that time.
That's racing in anybody's book.
I don't think Dale Earnhardt knows how to ride.
Here's Ricky Rudd. Staying right in the thick of this battle, up in sixth spot. Schrader right behind him. Sterling Marlin on the outside. All of this was 6. 3 wide. Eesh. Looks like Pearson, Yarborough, Petty.
We had a lot of good times, Ken, I'll tell you. A lot of them were right here at Charlotte, too.
See, Terry Labonte just wiggled a little bit on the inside of Ricky Rudd there in the 10 car, and it cost him a couple of car lengths of track time, but it looked like he was prepared for it and ready for it, and he didn't wreck. He just kept it going.
Back in 11th, Dale Jarrett. We're still very early on, folks, at 96 laps of the 334 to be run. 144 miles.
You know, with the exception of a couple of cars that are having sheet metal problems or from wrecks or engine trouble that are just kind of riding out there, I'm impressed the way this whole pack is pretty much staying caught up. They're just not falling behind like they usually do in Charlotte.
Well, that's 5th to 13th right there in that picture.
That's a perfect example.
Take your choice.
Looks like a trophy dash.
Sure does. You know, I told you at the beginning of the show, I didn't think it was going to be a lined up race anyway.
Follow the leader.
Because I follow the leader here. Because I'm going to tell you, these guys aren't falling in the leader there. Look at that. It's 3 abreast.
Beautiful move by Jarrett. Shoots right up to
Schrader
6th
gets
spot.
drop kick.
Yep. Whoops. Kenny Wallace doing a good job with the Robert Yates car today.
Gary Cope had fallen back for a little while. It looks like he's trying to charge his way back up there.
Terry Labonte settles in, makes a run. These cars are running about 6 7/10 seconds down to the leaders, Jeff and Brett Bodine, 1st and 2nd respectively. Sterling Marlin 5th, leading this group. Where you see Ricky Rudd in the 6th. Going to 7th, Jarrett, Derek Cope. Now Terry Labonte pulls up in that. And there you see Rusty Wallace
Looks like Rusty's having some problems of some kind, Ken. He's dropped way back.
Yeah, 23rd.
Yeah, Harry Gant, looks like Harry Gant's fixing to go by him. Yeah, it does look like he's pushing bad.
Well, we'll try to get a word with Buddy Parrott and see what's happened to Rusty Wallace. He was breathing easy for a few laps. First he had his nemesis, Earnhardt, starting 38. Then he had him all the way in the rear after the car got crunched. Now it's the other way around. Up fighting for the lead is Earnhardt, and holding on, Rusty Wallace. Harry Gant, final performance at Charlotte, where his racing Winston Cup career began. Heaven knows where his stock car career began. All those good years, all those great races.
You know, Jeff Bodine and Brett Bodine and Dale Earnhardt have pulled out from the field, but Dale Jarrett fourth on back. They are really close. Fourth, just about clear through the last right now.
Providing the exciting aerial shots. Today's Mello Yello 500 Advanced Auto Home of the PDQ parts. Quick delivered parts delivered quick. PDQ. Pretty good idea where those cars are as we get to lap 102 past the 100 mark.
Joe Nemechek, they're racing for the 10th position right there. And they've got a lot of them right in front of them and a lot of them right behind them.
Nemechek in 11th. Mr. Schrader swapping position.
Jeff Gordon probably got to tighten his car up a little bit as he has pulled on off from that pack just a little bit.
Kenny Wallace taking a shot at Nemechek. Another go at 11th spot with Derek Cope in there as well. Great racing back in the pack. Also in there is car 80. Just behind them is 80, and that is Joe Ruttman, and he's doing a great job. He's up to 15th today. Started well back on the field to Joe, but he's doing that kind of great run. Started 30th today in that pack, fighting in 11th back to 16th. Currently running 15th. Schrader for the moment into 10th, and Nemechek, the yellow car, running just behind him in 11th. Kenny Wallace up to 12th. For 13th, Derek Cope, and 14th, Darrell Waltrip. Randy can tell us a bit more about the Rusty Wallace experience out here today.
Well, Ken, he's fallen deep in the field, as we can see. I've talked with engine builder David Evans and Buddy Parrott. He just doesn't like the set of tires he's got on right now, and he's not in jeopardy of going a lap, so he's just riding nice and easy, not trying to make a mistake, get these things off and get 4 fresh ones on.
So another guy looking for a caution out here to get him right with the world. 106 laps are complete. 159 miles in the Mello Yello 500 here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. With the Bodines, Jeff and Brett first and second, Earnhardt third, Michael Waltrip fourth, and Dale Jarrett stays fifth. Back with you, lap 111. Advanced Auto Parts bringing these exciting pictures from the aerial platform here today. Advanced Auto Home. All of the PDQ parts delivered quick. Kenny Wallace on the inside, and he's got Schrader working on him, as well as Waltrip and Cope.
If Darrell's car was skipping earlier, it must have cleaned up, because he's keeping right up there. He's just barely out of the top 10 right now. I think he's in the 12th position. And right in front of him, Kenny Wallace and Schrader are fighting for 10th.